Glory, thank God for another opportunity to explore an important matter on leadership. And I would like us to consider swimming against the tides. Many times we see leaders have issues with the changes that come up in life. But the scripture says that to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, the verse 1. Frankly, a lot of times we see young people spring up every now and then with drive, visions, and plans, strategies that sometimes we are not used to. Yes, as ministers of God and as leaders in life, some of the things that our people want would really threaten our very core values and our beliefs. But I want to say that for those of us who preach, the message remains the same. The gospel never changes. The Jesus we preach is always the same today and forever. It will never change. But the methods and strategies always go through various changes and transformations. Jesus ever told people that a time is coming when we will not be worshiping here on this mountain, but the people who believe in God will worship Him in spirit and truth. The exact spot of worship He didn't disclose, which is talking about the fact that worship will not just be stationary. It's not going to be at a particular spot. It's going to go beyond the current ones that we are very used to. But frankly, we see that many leaders are not ready to adapt to change. And again, Jesus says something. He says that you cannot pour new wine into old wineskin. The reason why you don't do that is because the new wine will break the old wineskin and you will lose the wine. So new methods and new ideas, new visions continue to come. And as leaders, if we don't adapt to change and we are not ready to accept the times and the seasons that we have on our hands, like the sons of Issachar are referenced to do in the scriptures, we are going to have a situation on our hand where things happen, events continue to grow and happen, go on in life, and we are out of it. That is when we see that we are not able to lead our people into the future. Frankly speaking, there must be balance so that leaders don't compromise on stance and the core values. Those ones, we must preserve them. We must preserve the old landmarks. We must not shift them. But we must accept the right changes. We must accept shifts that align with God's will. Because it is not every change that is not consistent with the will of God. The Lord accepts change. He allows new people to come every now and then with new drive and new visions. If you are listening to me up to this moment, if you watch up to this point in time, I want you to know that it is important that all leaders discern. We need to discern so that we come into that time to know that some changes must not be fought. Some drives, some passion must not be shut down. We must allow people to thrive under us. Change will always happen and change will remain. I pray that we will continue to discern and grow in the wisdom of the Lord, that we will not stop God's people from growing under us. We have opportunity to influence the next generation. We have opportunity to propel the generation that we live in into the future. It is important that we draw their attention to what is the most important and how to receive what they are bringing into our times. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord equip us so that we become great leaders who don't leave our generation behind us. I pray that we will not swim against the tide. We must learn to know that God also allows a flow of times and seasons. May we also be ready to flow with the times and seasons. Feel free to subscribe, like, and comment. I would like you to also share so that we will get as many as possible to watch this. God bless you.